Hey guys, today I want to talk about what will your retirement be like? Well, everybody that comes over here has a kind of different idea of what retirement is. Okay? Some guys come over here and it's all about helping their girlfriend. That's cool. If you really love your girl, take care of her. Look out for her. But don't be taken advantage of. And I mean that when I say that. But here's the thing also. A lot of you guys have this idea of working when you get here. You want to own a rice paddy, you want to own a farm, or you want to own a store, or you want to run a business over here, or whatever. Over here, businesses usually don't work out. I just want you guys to be aware of that. For most expats, probably about 95% of them, total failure. The profit margin just isn't there. It's not like in the United States where the profit margins are still pretty good. Over here, it's not like that at all. Everybody's competing. I just want you guys to be aware of that. And when you're retired, stay retired, guys. Find some hobby or something that you like to do. Maybe it's carpentry or something like that. Something you enjoy doing. Maybe it's tinkering on a car or a motorcycle. Whatever it may be, make sure it's something you want to do and you're happy with. Okay? And maybe it is starting a store with your girlfriend, so if something happens to you, she has something to fall back on. I'm okay with that. I get that. Helping other people, especially when they're your family, that's a good thing. Especially if it's your girlfriend or your wife or whatever, leaving them something to fall back on, that's great. But make sure, guys, of this, okay? Make sure you're living out your retirement and looking after yourself. A lot of guys that come over here, what happens is, sometimes they get involved in a relationship. It doesn't work out. Don't put all your efforts into the relationship aspect of it. Put effort in there to keep your relationship happy and to keep it going, but don't put all your effort into that. Put some of your effort into yourself, into your own mental health too, because you have needs too, and you need those needs taken care of. Whether it be a hobby, whether it means just resting, taking care of yourself, going for a walk, exercising, what have you. Make sure your needs are met too. Getting out often, meeting with friends, meeting with people, meeting with other expats, talking to people back home, relatives, things like that. Make sure you have those needs met when you get here. Make sure you have a way to talk to people back home, whether it be your family or what have you, on Skype or Messenger or what have you. And make sure you have a backup to that too, such as a Magic Jack or whatever. So if Facebook goes down, and you know the way Facebook is, Facebook will take you down for nothing. I've been there. Trust me, I was gone for a whole year. I know what it's like. It was actually a favor that they did to me because that's what got me vlogging, okay? Facebook actually did me a favor. So thank you, Facebook. But sometimes Facebook can be horrible because of the way they treat the people that are on there. Anything you say that they don't agree with, boom, you're gone, So, but guys, make sure you have a hobby. Don't make sure it's not on your computer all the time, or just sitting there watching TV or drinking or any of that stuff. Make sure you have something that keeps you active. Walking. Look at me. Vlogging. Something, maybe walking to the mall every day. And I tell people, it's a good place to exercise if it's too hot for you. Some of you guys say, well, Steve, I don't want to go for a walk in the Philippines. It's too sticky and humid or whatever. There are cooler places in the Philippines to go to. Baguio being one of them, and there's many others. But Batanes, up in the northern part, the northern islands, almost up to Taiwan, those are a great place to go too because there's a breeze there, constant. It's very windy there, so it's kind of cooler. Although it's humid and sticky inside, it's a constant wind up there. And they do have they do have typhoons there, and they do have earthquakes there. Just be aware of that up there, okay? So make sure you live in a strong home up in that area if you're gonna choose that as your area. But also, guys, make sure you choose a place that's comfortable for you in your retirement. Make sure you're near the hospitals. A lot of people think, Steve, I'm a young 65, I'm a young 70 or a young 80. Well, another 5 years, you're not going to be as young. And your health might be declining. And you want to make sure you're near someplace that'll take care of you. A good hospital. Make sure your girlfriend is aware of that too. You want to be near some places and make sure you have some way to get to those places. Your retirement, you want to be safe. In the Philippines, I tell people, if you're over age 72, I get concerned about you guys. You know, I'm not saying you shouldn't come here. I'm saying I get concerned. Because if you're in a place far away from good hospitals here, and God forbid you have a heart attack, you have a stroke, or something like that, you're kind of screwed. So take care of yourselves, guys, and take care of your mental health, take care of everything. Take care of your physical health, take care of your sugar, your blood sugar, take care of your cholesterol, get out walking, stay healthy, read books, keep your mind going. Don't just sit there and just let your mind deteriorate. Stay on top of it, read books, do things that challenge your mind, play chess, find friends that will play chess. There's lots of Filipinos that enjoy chess. You know, find good friends to have good conversation with. You're going to be retired. Don't let yourself fall apart in your retirement. That's one thing I do here is I stay busy. I'm active. Anybody that knows me, and you guys see me every day, I'm over here, I'm vlogging, I'm walking, I'm going to malls, I'm going up to Manila whenever I can. I mean, with the quarantine, it's a little bit difficult. And it's been difficult lately to keep your mental health really healthy during these times. Very difficult. And you guys know that anywhere in the world, it didn't matter whether you were in the Philippines, in the United States, or wherever you were, it's tough. So make sure you keep on top of like mental health, your rest, your sleep, your exercise, the food you eat, things like that. My problem is food, you know, but I'm walking, I'm just trying to stay healthy, I'm trying to lose weight, and it's something I have to conquer, and I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, I'm getting there. Yesterday I had a big meal. I had one meal. It was a big meal, but it was good and it was worth it. I was just looking for a good burger or a steak, something like that to have. And I had that yesterday. And man, it was well worth it. I was really, really happy and satisfied. And it kind of made my day. It was kind of like a mental health day for me. I still got my vlog done, still got things done. And that's what matters. Anyway, guys, I just want to touch on that. Make sure you keep your mental health safe, your physical health, and make sure you have a good doctor. And guys, make sure you do what you want to do in your retirement. Okay? That's the key. If it means working in an orphanage, if it means just spending time with your girlfriend and maybe her kids or your kids, then do that. Do what you want to do. Make sure that's what's in your heart, though. You don't want to find yourself at 80 years old on your deathbed looking back and saying, wow, I didn't live my retirement the way I wanted to live it. That can be rough. You want to make sure that you're happy. You lived your dream. That's key. And a lot of people that are expats don't. They come over here, they get grumpy, disoriented, and lose their guidance. You know, they don't stay on track with what they planned. Or maybe the financial aspect falls apart. So good planning has a lot to do with that. Remember that. Planning is key, guys. And you guys need to have a good plan. And that's why I say have the whiteboard for when you come over here. We talk about that a lot. But I did want to touch on this today because we have some people coming over here now. Make sure you're ready. Make sure that your direction is going in the right place. And guys, if I can say one thing that'll save you guys is don't ever overspend in the Philippines thinking it's okay just because you have some money now. Money disappears. Once it's gone, it don't come back. And that's the way I look at it. I see too many expats over here that overspend. And they think like, well, their girlfriend has a good idea for a business or something. Most of these girls are not business savvy. They don't know what the hell they're doing. Don't always listen to these girls when it comes to businesses because they don't have any business savvy. I have business savvy, and when I look at theirs, it's almost laughable. Okay? Don't listen to family members. Don't listen to people like that to squeeze money out of you to start a business. They always fail. 95% of the time, most of these businesses here fail. People will talk you into them. Don't let them. Keep your money. Live your retirement off your incoming money. If you don't have enough money to live here, then you have no business being here. And I mean that sincerely. I'm not trying to be rude or be nasty with you. I'm just saying, if you come here and you don't have enough money to live here and you have to start a business, you shouldn't be here. Because this is not a good business, good place to start a business. It's just not. It's just not for Westerners. As a matter of fact, it's not even for Filipinos. Most Filipinos are not business savvy, and most of the businesses don't make a lot of money. What happens is this. Most of the OFWs and people back in the States and in other countries that are Filipinos send money over here because they make a lot more. And they send it to their family and they tell them, well, start a business or whatever. And they'll make like maybe 10% profits on top of their stuff that they're selling or whatever. But it's not really enough to be worth it. It's just to keep these people busy here, more so than for them to really start a business. Most of the businesses here don't work. I mean, I've seen so many businesses. I saw a lady just buy a business just recently. It was kind of a franchise. I see the cart sitting there every day. Doesn't move. Nobody's using it, So obviously it's going to be a failure already. They probably went out for a couple days, tried selling their stuff. They found out that business sucks. Let's just say it bluntly. It sucks. That's what you got to worry about over here. So stay away from businesses, guys. Stay retired, live well, live happy, and live your way. Remember that, guys. God bless. I hope that helps a little bit, guys. God bless.